Welcome back to the latest episode of This Guy's Thoughts. Always appreciate you swinging by the channel, taking that time to check out my latest beer review. And this episode, I'm featuring one out of Schlafly Brewing Company out of St. Louis, Missouri. And this here is their Hazy Punch IPA. It is an IPA brewed with pineapple and cara oranges. And coming in at 6% alcohol by volume, right in that crusher range. So you see the artwork there, you just got the oranges and the pineapple on there. Orange and pineapple, absolutely love that that flavor, that aroma, those notes in my IPAs. Nothing else really on the can here. Brewed and canned by St. Louis Brewery LLC in St. Louis, Missouri. So they might brew this for Schlafly. Not really sure there. I believe Schlafly has been around, I want to say since the early 90s. Am I wrong there? Might have to look that up. I thought they had been around a little bit, and it has been, oh God, I picked this up on a trip to Illinois, recent trip, and I think the last time I had one of these was 12 years ago in Illinois. So it's been a while since I've had something from these guys. So I'll go ahead and give just a little bit of roll here before I crack it open. And while I'm doing that, hey, if you're new, become a subscriber. Hit that notification bell down there. Also, I'm going to use the Schlafly shaker pint glass that I picked up several years ago at the Goodwill for like 89 cents. I get to use it for an actual Schlafly beer, so that's fantastic right there in itself. Let's get a pour on this thing and see what we got going on here. It's pouring very much like a hazy IPA right here. Looks like we're going to produce about a finger and a half of. It's not like white. But it's I'm going to call it a white head on top of that. Very well carbonated. Lots of large bubbles. I just washed this glass before I started recording this. Again, I don't get to use this glass. I had to pull it off the shelf and I wanted to give it a good one over. Now that it's kind of calmed down a little bit, it does look very white, but lots and lots of large carbonation bubbles releasing in the top of this thing. It's actually not going to stick around very long. And this was canned on 6/6 of 22, so today's the 22nd of July, so it's not that old at all. Yeah, kind of surprised that we didn't have better head retention in it, but see what it offers. So look at the color there. You just got that hazy, murky, juicy looking color to this right here. I'm going to say a golden to an orange type of color on this right here. And that Schlafly logo is really popping on this thing. So that's kind of what you get there. So as far as nose, oh yeah, I get that pineapple and that orange. A little bit of blood red orange in here. That's what I'm picking up, but lots of pineapple. One could even say maybe some tangerine we're picking up. Smells like it's got a nice hoppiness to it. It could be a little bitter. But it could also be definitely crushable. So let's get a drink on this thing. Okay. All right. So lighter bodied, maybe approaching medium. Crisp, refreshing, mouthfeel to this. There's some that sizzling on the tongue there, that carbonation release. This has got a nice bitterness to it that actually hits at the beginning of the palate and just flows clear through to the back of the palate. It's just bitter all the way through. If you're one that might not like bitter beers, this definitely has that bittery vibe to it. If you're not one to like that, this might not be your thing here. Still looks good there. So that orange is a little bit more stronger in the taste than it was in the actual aroma. I could smell pineapple. I got pineapple and this orange sensation, this orange vibe in the nose. But as far as taste-wise, it's like the other way around. I get way more orange than I do pineapple. I mean, I can taste the pineapple. There's plenty in here. You get plenty of that flavor. But that orange definitely takes it over. Almost a little bit of a sweet floral floralness to this as well. This is actually very good. Is it one that I could crush? I could crush this no problem on a hot day. Is it one that I would pick up all the time and go out of my way to get? Probably not. But this does have, the more I'm drinking, that drink there, if you got more of a zesty flavor to it, a zesty orange to this thing right here. And probably as it warms up, even more that'll actually come through here. We'll get a little bit of a swirl here before we get a score on this thing. Producing a little bit more foam or head up on top of this. Final thoughts. Lighter body mouthfeel, maybe approaching medium, like I said. Crisp, refreshing, prickly on the tongue. Bitter from front to end. More of the orange, the cara orange coming through. I don't really know what cara orange is. Get a little bit of that more sweet to bittery, zesty orangeness with some subtle pineapple in the background. So as far as scoring this thing here, I'm good with giving this 4 out of 5. It adds a little bit more of a zesty orange pop. Not orange pop, but a pop. Like an orange pop to this beer than I was actually expecting. It says punch, so maybe that's the punch, the pop. I don't know. Give it 4 out of 5 all day long. You had this before, let me know what you think about it. You've had other things from Schlafly that you like. I don't even know if they're available in Ohio. I haven't really seen them in Ohio. I don't really look for them. And again, I picked this up in Illinois. So you had something from them before that you liked, drop a comment down there. Like always, I appreciate you watching.